EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. I'm Sir Nick, and this is the Road to the Masters.
Now, from the home of the PGA Tour and the host of its flagship tournament, the Players' Championship, EA Sports welcomes you to the first coast of Florida and TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner, pleased to be joined here in the booth by my partner, Frank Nobilo. And Frank, so much talk about when you look at this course as a whole, but what are the must-dos when you play a track like this?
Try and keep the ball in the fairway, because Pete Dye, he did a great job of trying to deceive you off the tee. A lot of the times, you think the trouble's on the right when really it's on the left. It's another one too, stock plenty of golf balls, but home of the PGA Tour and always worth a quick 18 holes.
So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
102 yards to the front, 144 to the flagstick. Tough to generate spin from this lie with so much rough.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
This from about 10 feet. And he'll finish that off, so it is a disappointing three-putt bogey here at the first. We move now to the 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Reachable into if you can drive the ball accurately. Dense trees flanking both sides of the fairway, and beware of that lateral water hazard on the right.
Well, somehow that ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage. Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Yeah, nothing like a par 5 to help you out after a tough start. Birdie for it, the second, and it gets him back to even par. Frank, a nice mix of holes to start, so here we go with a par 3 at the third.
Very narrow at the front of the screen, and that bunker too, you don't actually see it off the tee, the back left bunker, and it sneaks into that left side. So if that flag is on the left, just be careful. And just when I thought the momentum was going in the right direction, after that birdie, please don't give it back straight away.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. You can see the frustration building. That is not a great putt there. So a very up and down start. Bogey at 1, birdie at 2, but now a double at the third going to drop him back to 2 over par. So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water.
So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Going to lead a simple little wedge shot into this fourth green. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second. Now this for birdie.
And this has a pretty clear right to left break to it. Players gotta recognize the speed. This is one that guys leave short quite a bit.
That one just gonna sneak on by.
Just like that.
Okay, that's finished off for a par. Now to the fifth. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, if you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas in these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Frank, getting set now for the second shot here at the fifth. What's the best way to go at it?
Rich, it's one of the toughest par 4s on the green. I know it's the second shot, of course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie. Moving on to what Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass, the 393-yard par 4-6. Target golf is the name of the game here, with palm and pine trees on the right side of the fairway and 2 fairway bunkers and a water hazard on the left. And that will do just fine. Frank, approach shot here at 6. Good chance to make birdie?
There is. You can almost cut this green into thirds. There's that front third, the left third, and of course the back third. That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
11 feet away. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Oh. Two over for the day. 7th hole here at Sawgrass. Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions.
They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
And 115 yards left to the hole, pinned just on the front edge. That was the gap wedge, coming in just a bit too far right, not how he drew it up.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. That is lefty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. Up next, the 237-yard 8. It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass, with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green, protected by grass bunkers. Par is the goal here on this very demanding hole. Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
Oh, look at this. Not a very high make percentage on that one. I can guarantee you that. But he gets to go for his par. Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. then this par 5 is very reachable.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that will make this a front 9 of 37, 1 over par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. That one may get up close to the right edge, but it looks like it's going to hang on. That'll be just fine. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
133 the number. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Nothing to it. Back-to-back pars here to keep him at +1. Par 5 11th is 558 yards. Again, this is an opportunity if you want to take on the risk, and it is considerable. This is a chance to jumpstart the round, make an eagle, get a little momentum, but you have to be willing to potentially pay a price if it doesn't work out. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Okay, that will be a very frustrating part. He's got to feel like he gave away a stroke. Frank, what's so much fun about TPC Sawgrass is the excitement that it generates for a fan and how many different holes there are. 12 is a good example.
Yeah, 12 looks like it's fresh from Scotland. You can see why Pete Dye spent a lot of time over there. Tee shot looks straight away, but the second shot is blind. The shot you'd get in Scotland with a wedge where you just see the top of the flagstick and you've got to really guesstimate on the yardage that you have. But a good wedge shot and someone that can judge their distance, this is certainly a birdie hole.
Length will be an issue here, no question, as will the speed down that slope. But this is for an eagle. Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Oh, didn't see that coming. And that would be a tough pill to swallow. Drove the par four, but from there, disappointing three-putt par. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer, and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over the screen and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
Yeah, that's a popular spot. He'll have that for his birdie at 13.
13 feet away.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
And that's in for his par. He'll remain +1 for his round.
Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich, and when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on the screen, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bear.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot coming now from just over 170 yards.
I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. A good opportunity lost there. And lets him down again. Could not get it to go. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Such a good stretch of holes coming off that difficult 14th now to the 470-yard par 4 15th. Again, demanding. And this tee shot, you have to be on your game. As simple as that. From the pine straw now, his second.
Oh, just the strike, the sound of it. And the ball does the rest. Great shot.
Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player, when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5. There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
That one had to feel good.
Well, struck it so well, you could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
That had a pretty good line. Very close to going in. Okay, a well-deserved birdie there, and it puts him into red figures as well, moving to 1 under par. Well, there's a moment every year unlike any in golf. At 17, the shot is struck, and for a few nervous seconds, the ball, and oftentimes all your hopes, hanging suspended in midair. Wet or dry, victory or catastrophe. Sometimes it's that simple at 17. This one's looking good. Beautifully judged right there. This hole has brought so many to their knees, but that is about as well as you hit a tee shot here at 17. Oh, you hate to miss from that distance. Okay, no shame in that. It's a par here at 17. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
He's left himself 133 yards to the flag and the pin on the front portion.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Yeah, maybe a little defensive there, as that'll come up short. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. That will finish off a 1 under round of 71. And that does it for us here at TPC Sawgrass. Great day, Frank.
Yeah, a chance for the players to play one of the golf courses that has become so famous over the last 25 to 30 years.
For my partner Frank Nobilo and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long from the TPC Sawgrass and EA Sports.